Hey guys, welcome to a series about stage tutorials for Xenoverse 2. For this part I'm going to cover on how to add new object entries to maps. Object entries consist of NSK, which is the model and bones, EMB, which is the textures, and EMM, which is the materials. For this tutorial we're going to use the sky map as it's pretty empty already, and we're just gonna add a new object from another stage in there. In your extracted files, go to the stage folder and search for the BF sky folder. So we're just going to copy that into our stage folder in the Xenoverse 2 directory. Now search for the bfsky.map and copy that over too. If we take a look in the folder, you should see those 4 files. The files ending with 00 basically are Skybox. I'll explain those files in detail in a later part, as we don't need to know that stuff for this tutorial. Okay, what we're going to do now is add a part from the World Tournament stage to our Sky stage. So search for the BFTEN folder, which is the tournament stage. From there, select the NSK, EMB and EMM ending with 01, which is the main part of that stage, and copy it to your Sky folder. Now we need to rename those files to have the same stage code, so just rename TEN to Sky. Alright, so we're done in that folder, and we need to edit the .map file next. What you need for this is the XenoXMLConverter by Organics. You can find a link to that in the description. Copy your .map file in there and drag it onto the converter. You should get a new folder, which you can just ignore for now, and a new XML file. Open that one in Notepad and something like this should show up. What we need here is the object list. So we're just gonna collapse the sections until we reach the object list. Also in the description you can find a download to this file, which is a template we're going to use to easily add a new object entry. Open it up and you get this. This is a whole object entry, and we need to edit a few things in here to tell the game which files to load. This name right here can be anything you want, so just give it a name like what the object is to keep you organized, and you can easily find it later if you need to. Every object entry needs to have a hitbox group index, which basically assigns a collision to it. But as I cover collision in a later part, just leave the number as it is to have just no collision for that object. What we actually need to edit is the XXYYYZZ stuff. XXYYY is your map code and ZZ is the file number. So just replace it with BF Sky 01 and hit replace all. Then there's another entry we need to edit, which is this XXYYY. Just put your stage code in there without the file number, which in our case would be BF Sky, and hit replace all again. When you're done with that, just select all and copy it, and then we can go back to the map file. As we want to add a new object, we're just gonna collapse all the objects until we reach the end of the object list. Okay, that's our last object in the list. So right after that one, we're going to paste in the object from the edited template. And that's basically everything. Save everything and just drag it back onto the XML converter. Now you can copy the new map file back to your stage folder and we can launch the game to test it. So select the sky stage, and if you did everything correctly and you don't get a crash, you should get this result. As you can see, it doesn't have any collision and it's purely cosmetic for now, but I'm gonna show you how to add collision at a later part. As for now, you're now able to add objects from one stage to another. In the next part, I'm going to show you how to import custom models and textures into your stage. So, thanks for watching and see you in the next part.